It's episode 200. Let's bring that heat. What's up?
How do the cowboy hats look, guys?
Probably like kind of stupid, but also cute. We wore these for episode 100, so we just thought that it was only right to wear them for episode 200. And I'm sure maybe I won't call this to us, but people might hate on us for wearing
because they already
hats.
did. But that's okay.
Did they? I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Haters are going to hate, as they say.
Always.
Yeah.
So fuck them.
I don't care. Exactly.
Before we dive into episode 200, there's like something we've got to address with the fires going on up in like the area of our home.
Yes.
The area of our home.
The area of our home. We grew up in LA County. So obviously, like, even if you didn't grow up in LA County, these fires are devastating, and it feels inappropriate to like have a fun episode and not address the devastation.
Yeah. I had my aunt and uncle lose their home in the Thomas fire, which spread up through like Ventura, Ojai area. And it takes years to rebuild everything that you lost and to work with insurance companies. So these people are in for a long journey ahead. And I know that we'll be looking for ways that we can help. And it's like just a moment of sadness and like kind of grieving these places that we grew up in and
I know, and to
are
think
important
that,
to our
like,
families.
And to think that we saw them, like the last time that we saw them, that was it. And then it got me thinking of like how many other things it's like, this is the last time, like cherish everything that you can.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our little peace offering to that. We could obviously go into it more, but we're not going to.
No.
That is all for now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
for this
obviously, for this episode, we're going to bring the heat. Do you want to take the disclaimer? How do you want to do this?
Okay. So we've done this before. It's the segment, things that make you go, And the disclaimer is that not all of these are from our personal experience. We've crowdsourced from our group of people that we love.
And also some is from our experience.
Well, of course.
And we're just going to say that
you'll never know whose is whose.
Yeah, you will never know. And also we're going to bring the heat. We're going to air some stuff out. And that just is the way it is.
And you're either going to love it, or if it's about you, you're going to hate it.
Yeah. And if it is about you and you hear this, hopefully next time you'll just do better.
Yeah. That's an important note.
It is an important note.
Just do better.
Like, just do better. We're calling you out. Fair. We had to be in this situation too, and it sucked. If it makes you upset, just do better.
That's a good one. Why don't you kick us off?
All right. So we were trying to figure out which order we wanted to do these in. But my first one is very mellow. Okay. When you're building a brand and you put time and effort into all your videos, into your content, and the majority of your audience is only here for your feet. Mellow one. Obvious.
Yeah.
That's fine. I have slippers on today. I'm so sorry to disappoint.
We're going to ride
Thanks
the
to
wave.
everyone who's DMing us about our feet, by the way. We'll send pictures if you Venmo us.
The DMs blew up because
Dude, I'm
of
down.
the mention in
we
the
need
last
to
episode.
seriously like create a business plan around it. Like, I am working on it.
Yeah. Okay. This one's mellow too. I feel like we're going to start pretty chill and then work our way up. When you're in a team meeting and your boss takes credit for your work.
We've all been there. Yeah.
How about you not?
Yeah, exactly. I worked hours on that, and now you're claiming that you did. Okay. Interesting.
Okay. We'll move on from that.
Yeah.
Just don't do it again.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. So my next one is when a yoga teacher gives you almost a 2-minute long massage at the end of class when you're lying in Savasana. Then you come to find out that he has a plethora of negative Yelp reviews saying that he touches girls, the cutest girls in his class, inappropriately during the yoga class.
No.
No, that's
That's a
that is a big no. And that's from personal experience. And I do not go to that man's classes anymore.
Hell no.
And I spoke with the owner about this, and he didn't even want to address it. He was like, why don't you tell him? That's also a Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
Especially, actually.
Okay, not only are you...
Especially...
Hold on, I gotta unpack it.
Especially when you've dated the fucking owner. Gone on a few dates.
Yeah.
That's generous to say we dated.
Yeah.
Went on a few dates with the owner of this yoga studio, and he doesn't want to stick up for you. He tells you to do it. That's an interesting one. Man up, maybe. You know, it's not only your business, but also a girl that you might be interested in. That would be a very sexy man thing to do.
Yeah, but like, let's just even remove the idea that he would be interested in you. And let's just go purely on the idea of this is sexual harassment happening in your business.
Correct. And I have
Wouldn't
to deal
you want
with
to squash it?
Yes.
And if it's not just you, it's the whole group of women making bad reviews.
Right.
And you're not going to do anything about it.
Yeah, I guess he didn't think it was that serious. I mean, actually,
you should take
I don't know
anything serious that comes up.
So true, but I don't know if something was going on behind the scenes that I wasn't aware of, because that teacher doesn't really teach at this yoga studio anymore.
Probably because he fucking massages
That's what
women.
I'm saying.
And
I remember speaking
wrong.
with the owner, and I was like, well, what do I even say? Because,
Yeah.
and he's like, well, why don't you just say that, like, when you're in Savasana, for people who don't know what that is, it's like at the end of class, you like basically marinate in everything, every movement that you just did, and you're lying on your mat. And he just said, why don't you just tell him that it's interrupting like your piece at the end of class? Like, you're supposed to be, zenned out, lying down. And he's literally giving me a full body massage, starting from my feet, up my legs. He comes around. It's a hot yoga class. He's leaning over me, sweating.
No.
On me.
No.
I literally
no.
opened my eyes and been like, bro, get the fuck away from me.
Fuck, hindsight's
I know,
2020. That would
dude.
be so amazing. Everyone's like,
damn, all right, Madison. Like, we see you.
excuse
over
me,
there.
why are you above me?
You're literally sweating on me. Can you please step away?
This massage is really weird. I didn't want it.
I liked it at first. Now I don't like it. Okay. It's too long. 30 seconds would have been enough. Okay.
I don't even need you to massage me.
No, literally, I don't need that.
Like,
but
the best thing is
up
move my shoulders.
Yes, just flatten them. Broaden my chest. I love that. But like, he started massaging my scalp. Like,
after your feet?
Yes, feet.
I'd be like, hold
legs,
on. I was just in a
legs.
dirty yoga studio. Do not touch my
And
hair
he's
now.
sweating. Okay. Dude, we're all sweating. He starts at my feet. Okay. I'm like, okay, this is sick. Then he picks up my legs, is like pulling them out of the sockets. Like,
okay,
nice.
nice.
Mellow, great. But then he starts going up, shin, up my knee, like a little inner, like not super inner thigh, but close
like,
enough. Yeah, exactly. Then he touches here. No, I'm just kidding. And then he walks around leaning over me. He's massaging my chest.
No,
That's
is so
inappropriate.
like, we're laughing because we're through it now, but like that, all of this is wrong.
So bad. Like, I should have said something.
And he should be, but like, you can't always put the pressure on yourself as the person who's like being like the victim, because you're so paralyzed. You're like, is this fucking happening?
Yes.
And like, I'm in public. This should be a safe space. So like, maybe this isn't creepy, and like, maybe me saying something is going to be overreacting.
Yes. And also, I don't know if this is appropriate to say, but I actually thought that he was gay the first few times that he did it. And then I was like, he's not. He's definitely not. And then I felt really uncomfortable massaging my chest. Okay, like flatten, like opens my shoulders. And then he's going up my neck, starts massaging my ears, which I think is like so intimate to me.
Yeah, because it's an orifice.
Yes, and then he's not sticking he's like sticking his finger like in my ear hole. Yeah. No, and then he starts massaging my scalp, like intensely massaging it. And I'm like, what the fuck? And this is happening like minutes are going by. No. The class is silent. And then so my eyes are closed the whole time. And I hear him only come to me. And I hear his feet pitter patter back to his mat. Because he only had time to give me a 5-minute massage. And he's like, all right, everyone, open your eyes. Now go into fetal position. I was like, this is the last time that I'll be coming to your class.
Wow, dude.
Yeah,
That's
so
gnarly.
bad. I know.
Yeah, I remember the first time you experienced it, it was more mellow than
It was
that.
mild.
And you're like, I don't know. Like, he was kind of like pulling my leg. Like, he gave you some attention.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I don't know. I mean, that could just be body work, right? And he's really trying to help traction you and like get your nervous system to relax. But that's sexual harassment.
This is too much. Yeah, agreed. And again, if you've been listening to these, I wear my little outfits in there. It's just too much.
He's like, she wants this.
Yeah,
and that's
she's
always the
asking
thing.
for it.
Yes.
And I'm like, bro, I literally don't even look your way. Like, stop.
But he thinks she comes to my class. This must be.
She's down.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Boy, were you wrong.
We're wrong. And now I don't ever see you. So.
Wow. That's
yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
Hard to bounce back from that one, just
exactly.
in terms of moving on to the next. But
here we go.
This is one that you can relate to.
Okay.
Clearly, this is from personal experience. When a girl does something rude to you and you talk about it on your podcast, just the concept of it, not even really going into too much detail, definitely didn't use names. And then she gets her friend group to negatively rate your podcast. 1 star, 1 star, 1 star. Because she's embarrassed.
Yes, and it makes your overall rating go down to 4 stars, if not less.
That was your doing. And now you're going to come back around for round 2?
Yes, it's only right that we call your ass out.
You did some dumb shit. Of course we're going to be like, you guys need to hear what we experienced over the weekend. What did you expect us to stay quiet?
And also, it's not like we just told this story because we were trying to hate on this girl for being rude to us. We extracted lessons from this.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We talked about like how you can observe yourself in a social situation and recognize like, am I being kind? Like, what's my energy?
Yes. I think it was when we called her an energy sucker. Really, was that it? Was that the phrase?
But here's the thing. We can all agree that there's a lot worse that you can be called in this world. And I think that's very like matter of fact. Like, you sucked the life out of the group hangout that we were having.
Yes, I think everyone that was there would agree that she...
Yeah, you sucked the fun right out. Fun sucker.
Yes, she is a fun sucker.
Yes. Hi, Kiki. That's your term. But yeah, a fun sucker.
And I think she did learn, hopefully she did learn from that.
I had to have a 2-hour-long conversation with said person.
Yeah.
And I had to explain like, yo, I understand that hearing this about yourself is not a comfortable position to be in. However, that is a learning lesson for you. And I've been in that situation before where I've said some things that were not kind and someone's called me out. Mm-hmm. And like, yeah, not fun.
It's confronting and
but
it's
you
painful.
have to experience it because you can't keep doing that shit in public.
Yes, and that's how you grow in this life. And what a fucking gift that is.
My gift to you.
That's correct.
This is the kindest way I can respond to
This is good karma. That's what I'm saying is we
delusional
did a service. No, we're definitely delusional, but we did her a service. Like, there's no way around it.
I could have said, fuck you, I'm not answering the phone. I don't care about talking to you.
But you did your due diligence.
Yes, 2 hours.
Yes, you did. That's more than enough.
Do you remember when you came home and I was like, I just spent this long on the phone?
What?
Yeah. What a shock.
Like, what could you even be talking about?
Well, I let her do the majority of the talking, explain your perspective.
That's nice.
And then I had to finish it up with, listen, I studied communications for a living. I understand that this is really confronting for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me give you a little lecture.
Too, okay? Yeah. I'm older than you. It's a whole thing. You are sharing wisdom.
These hats are really itchy.
They're so itchy, and I'm trying not to touch it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My forehead right now. Okay.
Okay. To these hats. Yeah.
They're going in the trash today.
Okay, you're going to like this one. You're going to like this one. Okay. Yeah, these are going to Goodwill.
Yeah.
Okay. When you meet a best friend's ex-boyfriend for coffee, because he's asked a few times, it's casual. You're going to want to be friends. You live in the same town. We meet for coffee, and his best friend also happens to be at this coffee shop.
But we have to explain further.
Okay, so we're chatting, me and said ex-boyfriend of my best friend, and he looks over and goes, oh my gosh, so-and-so is here. What a coincidence. And this person, his best friend, happens to be studying for some exam. It's like a Sunday morning at like 8 a.m. He comes over, asks if he can join us. Now, let me just say, the relationship that these two men have is equivalent to me and Tess. I know where Tess is every second of the day. There's no fucking way that he did not know that I was going to be at the coffee shop with this person.
Oh.
So it was a setup. It was a setup.
To introduce the two of you.
Correct.
Which was confusing.
Both single.
Let's just talk about it honestly.
Uh-huh.
This person is interested in you. Would you want to get coffee?
Absolutely.
You don't have to set it up on the back end and try to blindside someone into meeting. Like,
yes, and then he asked if he can join us, and we hang out. I almost said his name. Best friend's ex-boyfriend leaves for a little bit.
Oh,
he had to
where
go.
did he go?
I can't remember. But I
don't remember this detail.
Yes, he went to go talk to the barista or get a fucking sandwich or something. I don't know. He's in the bathroom for a long time. He was away for too long. Me and this person are now chatting about whatever. And okay, let's just add on top of this. He asked if we have a podcast. And let me just tell you, he was already following our podcast and pretended not to know that we had a podcast. Dude pretended not to know. So then I come home and I tell Tess this and I tell her what happened. And she goes, oh, so-and-so? He already follows our Conscious Cowboys Instagram. So we go and check. He's not in our following list anymore.
He unfollowed?
But he had watched our story the day before. Okay. I'm sorry. How dumb do you think we are? Like, literally how dumb.
Probably just hoping that we never saw his name.
We never check who looks at our stories.
Yeah.
No, we do.
Newsflash, we do.
We do. Who doesn't?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God. It's
that
really
one got
good
me
stuff.
so good. Shit. Every time I laugh too hard, I cry.
Yeah.
And it takes like a good minute to recover. So let's just have a moment of silence.
R.I.P. So funny to that though. I'm happy for that because
like
I'm happy for most of these
for months.
Yeah, long enough.
And I was like, who is that? And then I click and I'm like, oh, that's the association. Cool. Bookmark that. Then all this time later, emerges out of the woodworks. Is like, oh, who are you and what do you do?
Oh, what's your podcast about?
My life for months.
Exactly. You know who I am. You know my name. You know what I talk intimately on the podcast about stuff. Scary shit.
That's always a big concern because
I have a thing about
Mads is in the dating world and it's like, have people already listened to the episodes and then they're going to go on a date and they're going to curate what they talk about and what their interests are to try to match her?
Mine.
Well, of course.
But I don't think people care that much. Like, I really don't think. Unless they're...
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. I want people to listen, but I don't want them to like go back and listen to every single episode and then change their demeanor around me. Yes, that's scary. Okay. But we just trust and move forward, don't we?
All right, let's keep the guy one rolling.
Let's go.
Okay.
The rest of mine are about men.
Yes. Okay. When a guy tells you he's on his way up to hang out, he lives in a different city, he's driving up to hang out, and you're going to see a movie and he says, yup, buy me a ticket to that movie, I'm in. Mm-hmm. And then like an hour later, you're like, where is this guy? And you text him and he says, sorry, I just remembered I have to go on a trip today.
Big Bear.
I'm not to Big Bear out of everything, which if you know what Big Bear is, it's a fucking like ski mountain. Like,
like you'd have to plan accordingly to take a trip to this mountain. But he happened to just remember. Huh. Interesting that you forgot that one detail. Can you Venmo us for the ticket we bought you?
I don't even know what movie it was.
No, I don't even think we bought the ticket because we actually had no trust in him because he had bailed on us multiple times. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he did. I remember him call. Like I remember we had big long sitting.
Conversations.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember he would FaceTime me with his shirt off. Do you remember that?
You remember when he like would still comment on your shit even though he's got a girlfriend?
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I actually think that happened the other day. It's crazy.
Yo, if you got a girlfriend,
why are you commenting on other women's
Yeah, just
things.
mind your own, dude. Stay in your lane. Stay focused on your person.
Yeah, unless your girlfriend's okay with that. Maybe they are.
Maybe, but like a little disclaimer would be cool for the rest of us
Yeah.
who feel like you're being sketchy.
Yes. Yeah, and it's not just like, oh, I like your shirt. It's like, you look so goddamn beautiful. Yeah, like you're the most beautiful. I'm like, okay.
Oh, don't even get me started on that phrase. You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Really? Okay, so my next one. God, these are so...
This is below the belt. All of these are below the belt. You put us and our people in these situations.
That's right. So we have to call you out.
And
it's
you're
just
lucky
our duty.
we're not using names.
Correct. We could at you right now, but we're not. Again, we're doing a service just like we did to that one girl. And at least the whole episode isn't about you.
Right.
It's a little segment.
No one's
that
ever
we're
going to
laugh about.
No one's ever going to know.
No one's going to know. But
only you and I.
Yeah, us and the person involved. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The next one here is when you're over at someone's house that you've been dating maybe for about 2 months or so. You've just had dinner. You're sleeping over, the whole thing. Then he says, I have to tell you something. Already red flag, heart dropped into my ass. And he tells you that he's planning to move to a different state. I can't wait to sleep over tonight. I'm so excited that you're planning for our future by moving away.
Give me a second. Hey, Tess? Yeah, I'll be right there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm really sorry.
I have to go. I really awesome for you, but I need to leave actually. Yeah.
That's never a fun one.
No, that's
like you're so rad.
Take me out to coffee and tell me that. I'm about to sleep in your bed.
Yeah, what am I supposed to lay here all night and be like, wow, this is over then?
Yeah, okay. I guess we were definitely not on the same page here. How long have you been thinking about this move? Oh, since you met me. Okay.
Well, what are we doing here?
Worries. Yeah. No worries. Yeah.
Okay.
Peace and love to you, though. I wish you the best, honestly.
The move is probably going to be the best thing for that person.
I think it's going to be awesome.
And you would never want to hold anybody back.
I do not want to hold anyone back. That is not my MO. So I'm like, my thing was, I literally was just like, bro, I think that would be so good for you. You should go.
I'm also going to go.
Yeah.
Home.
I didn't go home.
No.
I didn't.
Of course not. She's like, I mean, fuck it. One last
time.
Yeah,
I literally was like, I'm just going to sleep over. Last time. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Okay.
This one.
Okay, I'm ready.
I already am crying. Maybe it's tears of sadness. Maybe it's just laughter. Okay. When you tried to move out with someone for years, you did a lot of legwork, finding places, going to tour, What about here? Why don't you move here with me? Let's do this. And then the second you guys break up, they go and not only rent, but they buy a house, a nice one at that you could have been living in with them. That one did that to me.
That's a real slap to the ego.
Yeah. And then you get pictures sent.
Oh, that's right.
To your best friend's father.
Yes.
Right. And you're just like,
of the house.
Oh, right. Oh, that's the house. That's the really nice house they moved into. That's really cool for them.
And he moved into this new house with his new girlfriend.
Oh, I mean, cherry on top.
Yeah.
Reap what I built.
Yeah. No worries. That's a good one.
Sure.
Okay. Also, this is just really comical that these things have happened to us in general. Like me and Tess were trying to think about before the episode. I'm like, well, what if someone was thinking about me and they had like a moment, what would that be? I just wonder. Like, I would love to know. And I would love someone to share that with me. Be like, when you did this thing, that's a
Any of my exes are listening, go ahead, shout them out.
I know, right?
To me, please, not to the world, but to me.
Yes. Not on the podcast. That would be rude.
They comment.
Yeah, exactly. Comment. Okay. My next one.
I cannot with these.
When you start talking to a guy and you're pouring your heart and soul out for countless hours over the phone, FaceTime, everything, then you go on an in-person date with them and you happen to leave your sunglasses at their house and it doesn't go anywhere. And he refuses to send your sunglasses back to you, but you paid over $100 for these, so you want them. So you drive to his work to retrieve these sunglasses because he's not doing any legwork. And then he has the audacity to tell you that you look really good when you show up and gives you your sunglasses and they're dirty as fuck. As if he went dirt bike riding with them. Or it did maybe some stunts. I don't know. Crazy stuff.
Why are the glasses so dirty?
And why couldn't you just mail them to me? I drove to your house in another city to go on this date with you. And it was lackluster. We realized it's not going to go anywhere.
Yes. And then wasn't there an offer for I will email you a shipping label. Right. All you have to do is drop them off.
Oh my God. Sorry. Tess is right. Tess is right in saying that. Yes. There were countless offers.
Many times arranged for ease of transportation of the glasses back to their rightful owner.
Had to drive to that person's work. To his work.
So that you could see that person again? And say, here's your glasses back. Why? This isn't going anywhere. I don't care to see you. I don't understand.
Yeah. It's a for me. It's a funny one.
You can even pass them to my brother.
Legit. Who you know. Like, people in our friend group, it could have been easy. And also, I'm so sorry, but to give dirty, something dirty back. That's like, okay, I borrowed someone's sweatshirt. And I wore it, and then you don't wash it when you give it back. That's just why. That's a reflection on you. I'm like,
first
bro,
of all,
what are you doing? How are they so fucking dirty?
First of all, they were left in an apartment.
That's scary.
The only place they should have gone was straight to the car on the day that I was going to pick them up. It's me, by the way.
Yeah. This is Tess's story.
Damn it.
This happened to her.
Fuck. I gave it away. Yeah. And then were they just sitting in your car and about 1 million friends that drove in your car put them on and you guys did shit? Like what?
Right.
I don't even want them anymore. They're the glasses I have in my car that I only pull out in case of emergency because I hate them.
It looks like they went to Day in the Dirt and wore them while riding.
Maybe they did.
Maybe they did.
Good. I'm glad they had a fun adventure.
Yeah, good for them. Bye. Okay.
Oh, it's one of mine, isn't it? Okay. This is where it starts to get a little bit gnarlier.
Oh, okay. Mine, I think my next one is pretty mellow and then it ramps up again.
When you fly across the country to see a guy and he doesn't take off work to hang out with you.
That's a melancholy. That's a should have known better.
That's a you feel really stupid.
That's a when you call your best friend and tell them that and they say, why the fuck are you there still?
Get out now.
Mayday, emergency. He's showing his true colors. You should leave.
Yeah. I'll book you the flight home.
Yeah.
How's that?
I will split the fare with you. No worries.
That's brutal.
Horrible.
I mean, that must feel like
heartbreaking.
Lonely.
Very lonely. And you're in a different city.
Because you're just like, what am I doing here? What am I going to fill my day with? I came for you.
Yes. And what? Do you just have dinners with them and that's it? And sleepover, obviously? Like,
yeah,
that's
boring.
A big
we all
thing
know
too.
what's happening here, but.
You know? We've learned. We've all learned from this. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next up. This is mellow. And I know this happens to a lot of people. When a guy looks at my story or sends me reels on Instagram but hasn't texted me back.
I hate that one because you're just
I am mad at that one. Next time that happens to me, I will straight up message him and be like, why?
So you've had time to go on Instagram
and look at my shit and comment on it, but you didn't text me back. Okay, I see. I'm probably like top tier priority for them. Like, that's crazy. It makes me feel so special. Yeah, right? That's a yummy. I love that.
No, it's bad.
That's so bad. And I really, really dislike it more than anything. Not more than anything, but it's up there.
Yeah, there's so much that could be done outside of that. Like, how about you just acknowledge the actual me versus like the Instagram me?
Yes. And also, you saw my text come in, but you're just fucking around on Instagram because that's more entertaining than actually just texting me back. Way to make someone feel really good. Like, I want to keep hanging out with you for a long time. Dear God. That's okay. That hasn't happened in a little bit, but it's fine.
We don't hang out with those anymore.
No, we don't. I do not entertain that.
That just brings up one for me when, we could go in on this one. When a guy leaves your house late at night on a Friday, says, I'm out for the weekend, we're hanging on Monday. And then Monday rolls around and crickets. And then you're like, all right, see you later. Never gonna, don't even care. But you call them out. But you call them out because they're liking your stories and replying to your stories. So let me get this straight. We were supposed to hang out on Monday when you got back, but then you never said a word. But now, low by and let me hit a heart on your story. Just
because
to let you know,
cool.
we're cool.
We're still cool.
We're so cool.
If we see each other in person,
amicable.
We're good.
Yeah.
1,000%. Homies till the end, right?
Acquaintance. No, we did not spend Friday night making out on the couch. No.
Who was that? That was another person Friday. I don't know.
Not I.
No. I've changed. I went on the trip over the weekend. It's Monday now, and I don't give a fuck.
Okay, wait.
Okay. Are you adding to this?
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, to the men who do that, to the boys who do that, just own your shit. Especially if a woman goes out of their way to call you out on said behavior. Own it. Hey, I'm so sorry I did that. You don't even have to say sorry. I realize I did that. It's just not going to work out between us. Good. Best of luck. That's all you have to say. Don't deny. Don't deny and then say, oh, sorry. Yeah, we're going to hang out again. And then you don't follow through again.
Oh.
Like, what a poor reflection on you as a human. Who wants that reputation?
Double whammy.
Like,
Ghoster.
think of your future. Yes, especially if you're a person that's like trying to build a brand and you're acting this way with women. Like, I'm sorry. That is pathetic. It's pathetic. It's pretty bad.
Okay. Well, that wasn't one of mine.
Oh, do you want to go again?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I was just saying it to you so you knew that was just an add-on I had.
Yes. Okay. No, I like.
Great.
Oh, I like it. Good job.
Yeah. Thanks.
Off the cuff. That's fucking good. That's a Okay. Okay. So this is another Instagram one. When a man DMs me based off of a photo that I posted, telling me how beautiful I am, and it's more than a friendly beautiful. It's like, I want to date you, beautiful, most beautiful girl I've ever seen, on multiple things. And so you think, who is this person? I actually don't know who this man is. Go on their Instagram. Their entire page is filled with photos of their wife and kids. As if I didn't even know it was his page. I thought I clicked on someone else's. His wife, every photo. What is that?
Is this an old boss of mine or is this someone else?
Dude, I think was it an old boss of yours? Yes.
It's him?
Yes. Oh my God, I forgot we had that connection. And I was
still to this
reminded,
day?
Yes, dude, he did this the other day. And then I thought, who the fuck is this person? So I went on their page again and I was reminded that this had happened like a year or two ago.
No shit.
And I wonder, are him and his wife fighting right now? And so he's, commenting. What's going on here?
Ew, keep your shit to yourself.
Like, what are you doing?
If it's such a temptation, get the fuck off our page.
Absolutely.
Unfollow Madison. You've never met her in your life.
Yes.
Focus on your wife and your children. Stop that behavior. It seems that
they're so important. They're all over your Instagram, but obviously you're not a man of action. You're just posting them because it's really quite interesting. Yeah, it's a disappointing.
Pretty sad behavior.
It is very sad. Yeah. Woo!
Jesus.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
When you're at a guy's house, you went to visit him across country, and his ex-girlfriend has to come over. So you have to hide your stuff. And then when you return back to the place that you're staying, which is his place, it is very clear that the ex-girlfriend has not only laid on the bed that you're having fun in, she's also done her laundry and hung it up to dry. Because she'll be back.
It's laying on the bed for me.
It's the body
leisurely
print.
Lay on the bed waiting for the laundry to be done. Again, emphasis on the ex-girlfriend hanging their things back because they think they're going to return. How uncomfortable do we think the other girl who was there for fun, that position, thinking, oh my God, is she going to walk in at any moment?
Any moment.
Hello?
Hello?
Is anyone here still?
Who the fuck has been here?
These are not my clothes hanging. I hid them at the request of this person that I'm staying at their house. Also, again, how special do you think I feel about that? Please hide your things because my ex-girlfriend's coming over. Can you do that for me? Okay, sweetie? Hide your things.
Sweetie?
That's a good
Mine
one.
they don't even feel like right now. They're like, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's really sad.
God, that's like, that really can break a person. My God.
And that's why we stand here strong today. You know what I'm saying? That's why we can laugh about it.
Cowboys.
Yeah, that's right. We've been through some shit.
Okay.
So then you have one more. This is my last one.
Yeah, I've got one more.
Okay, this is exciting. So next up is when a guy claims that he is going to be the best you've ever had in bed, has swagger, talks it up, really good with what comes out of his mouth, you know? You're like, damn, all right, like, let's go. I'm excited for this. And then you actually have sex with that person and they finish in less than 2 minutes. All right, let's try it again. Maybe you were nervous. That's okay. That happens. Like, totally happens. Cool. Tries again, finishes faster.
Damn. That's a heartbreaker right there.
Yeah, that's a letdown. That is such a letdown. How do you expect us to trust when people hype it up this much?
You're better off.
Don't say
a word.
Don't say anything. Just do it. And if it happens that you finish fast, whatever it is, we'll have more compassion for you.
Sure.
Because, you know.
Because there wasn't so much
lead up.
Ego.
Yes. Yeah. So that's a Yeah.
Okay. I guess my last one now.
Okay.
Ooh, this is a heavy hitter.
I'm excited.
When you have a boyfriend and they go on a dating site, and then when they get caught on said dating site, they claim that someone's stolen their identity.
Okay. Unpack this for just a second.
Okay.
They stole your identity because
why?
Are you high profile person? Are you sought out? Like, I'm so. Okay.
Now look, catfishing is done all the time.
Totally.
Right. Here's this picture of Madison,
Google,
but on this,
from
her
Instagram,
name's
Cheryl.
Erin.
Yeah, great.
Cheryl.
I was like, God, what's her name?
Her name's Erin. And they're pretending that they're this young, beautiful woman living in San Diego, California. Right. But it's a different name. And they want the attention. I've seen tons of catfishing documentaries.
Absolutely.
But this is linked to your personal email.
So not only did they want to steal your identity, they went to the length
of hacking
your email. Okay. And use your name. Oh, so it did still look like you. Okay. Okay. That's really believable, actually.
Jeez.
I'm sure that happens all the time.
Swindled right into that one.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Dang. I'm sorry that you got hacked.
Yes, actually.
What should we do?
Yes.
Should we contact the company and let them know that your identity is being stolen?
Yes. Oh, no, you don't think we should do that?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Should we try to recover the password since we have the email associated to the account?
Yeah.
Let's try.
Oh,
it's not working for some reason? The emails are not coming through?
Weird, because now it really does look like you were on a dating profile and no one stole your identity. So are we on the same page or am I fucking crazy?
Are you gaslighting me?
Yeah, exactly.
And manipulating me?
Yeah.
No?
Okay, You're right.
So that message you sent her about how she's the most beautiful woman in the whole world, that didn't come from you?
Okay. I'll believe that.
Interesting.
I'll believe it. Shame on me for believing it. You know?
I'm on your side now, honey.
I am. Poor you. That's so sad. Baby.
The fuck? Get out of here.
Savage, dude. Savage.
That's horrible. Okay. So I feel like that's what we've got today.
Oh. Yeah, that is what
we've done enough roasting over the open
dude, that
flame.
Felt good. I feel like invigorated from this.
You know when you wash your bed sheets and you get that like feeling?
I feel that. Yeah.
We got to air it all out.
Exactly.
It went from a to a Listen, if you're out there acting like any of these situations listed, knock your shit off.
Yes, like do everyone a favor. It's already hard enough to be a human. Like let's just try to be kind and put our best foot forward, be your best self. And if that best self is shitty right now, maybe there needs to be some work done. That just is the way. Like let's just all evolve together. This is making note of that, okay? I'm going to stop playing with this fucking hat, and I can't wait to take it off.
It's going to Goodwill
Happy
today.
episode 200.
Yes.
Yeah, it is going to Goodwill today. I have a full bag that I could put together, and I'm so excited.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Also, because we're moving soon, it's going to feel nice to have a fresh slate as we go into a new place.
I'm going to have so few things. It's going to be sexy. All of a sudden, you're just looking at my closet. You're like, where are her clothes?
She has like one of each thing.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys, we love you. Thanks for listening.
Yes.
And before we go.
Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, yeah.
If you have things that have made you go, please submit them to us because it's really fun for us to hear other stories.
And to act them out and play into them. It's so much fun.
It really can make light of some horrible situations you've been in because then it becomes less about you and like, wow, someone doesn't respect me enough to fill in the blank. And it turns it into this clown thinks
exactly
I'm stupid.
Yeah.
So
funny.
If you could submit yours to us, that would be incredible. Thank you so much.
Yes, and also I think it's really helpful if you submit and you hear us laughing about it. Like to laugh about it is so cathartic.
Yes.
It really is.
Really patches up the holes. It's a healing journey we all get to go on together, which is, you know, part of our whole brand.
It is our whole brand. Self-development, you know, making our own rules with it. Here we
In case you haven't heard our elevator pitch.
Yeah, dude, I'm firing it out now.
Yes, you should.
And I tell people, I'm like, I have a podcast with my best friend. Like, I'm not ashamed of it. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So that's all for us. Happy 200.
Cheers to 200 more and even more after that because Cowboys forever.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Love
we did
you.
It.
See you
Talk
guys later.
soon.
Bye.